Hello, this is OldCrowBalthazor. Welcome to Balthazar's Strategic Arcana. So it's my continuing multiplayer match playing Filigory Empires, and this is the 10 crowns match. So let's go. Excuse me, I got a frog or something. Frog jump in my throat. This is episode 101-212 BC. I'm playing the Kingdom of Pontus. The reign of King Cathocles, the Taciturn, who's extremely old. We're at epic war. My allies against Rome, and Dacia, and Epirus. My allies Moria playing Taxman. Carthage played by Tanaka. The Athenae or Athens played by Wilco. We're also at war with Cervos with the Belgae. We're trying to convince him to come over to our side, because if we lose this, it's going to be over for him. It'd be nice if he could put some pressure on the Romans. Anyway, we'll look at the whole map. It's complex business. Also, I just got word from Taxman Moria that he is indeed going to loan me the resources to try to make the remnant Antigonids a client state of Pontus. He's bringing armies over to help us in this war. I've reached out to Kuebelwagen's Egypt that we don't have any ill intent towards him at all. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give him a territory after we get that transaction done with the Antigonids. Because if they become a client state, whatever they have left for troops and their resources, at least they'll be at my disposal. I won't be able to move them or anything, but that threat will be gone. And we're also at war with Macedonia too. And all my AI allies like Sarmatia, Bosporus Kingdom, Armenia. And we're also at war with some small powers that were associated somehow with the Belgae, and Massalia, which was a client state of Rome. Busy trying to blockade all Rome's coastline, trying to persuade Tanaka to do the same, at least if there's any gaps, so as a total blockade, because it does impact. There's money that comes in from the ports itself, and then there's trade. Those ships you see there are both Armenian and Bosporan. Yeah, I bought 2 pirate ships. I'm really stressed on money. Oh. Yeah, and so is Carthage now too. This war with Rome, it's stressing all of us out. The only one that's not stressed, as far as I know, is Moria. But Moria hasn't had to deal with these kind of wars. But Moria has its own issues. But you know. And if you want to watch Moria, India, Taxman's a YouTuber. Yeah, this is not a good thing for Carthage. I got show allied battles on, which is great. There's a Roman and Dacian army going to be. I've got reports isn't going to go into Anatolia. It's going after our armies, and it's trying to get back into Greece because of where we've been operating as a wasteland. That means if they go in there, it's going to be a wasteland for them. But we've been in it longer with a war area. Yeah, there was some slaves that jumped. Oh, here they are right here. Oh, good. They're going to put them down. Good for you. Yeah, those get out of control. They don't obey boundaries, slaves. I've seen pretty big slave armies before in other games. And, yeah, one of the worst things, well, it's one of the cool things you can do is you can stir up slave rebellions. Every once in a while you get it, an option to do that. And it's kind of random. So I've done that before. And the slaves revolted in a neighbor's territory. And then they come beeline right across the border. So you better be ready to, you better be able. Anyway. Oh boy. Guys really come out of the grave, out of the mountains. They're the basement, the bottom tier. The people that live here in the Caucasus, probably the originals, at least for a long time. We call them Iberi. Don't know what they call themselves, but that's Yeah. Caucasus is always volatile. Alright, so he's... So I have an army. I'm probably going to try to meet it, but he might outnumber me. But these are all swamps up here. Holding pretty good. Oh, now I got it. He's got 2 armies in here. I got it. Selena, which I wanted it a long time ago. I let Athens do it. He used it and abused it. Yeah, he's got 2 armies, 14 and 12 stacked. But I've got an army, the Obi army. I renamed it Helios. Well, we'll have to look, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be bringing up. Got the Mauryaans going to come try to protect us in Anatolia. And there's Macedonia's been streaming across, but at least, okay. Yeah, we can get up there. Yeah, this is not good. That's because we moved through this. It's pillage. This is no good. We're getting into here. Right. And look who's right behind us. So, oh wait. Well, we could raise money too. We'll go look at that. And I still probably got the king. Yeah, clemency. Naval support. Oh yes. Okay. Here comes the Mauryaans. Yeah, that's the wrong way, dude. Use the roads. He went in the worst place. Mountain with a blizzard. Well, once he's in here, he can go this way. He needs to get up, get to Lydia if he can. All right. So he's going to loan me, so I can do a transaction here, and I'm going to pay him back in segments. Problem is I'm maxed out on everything. Yeah, but now I'm at minus 81. All right. The king is still alive. Very bad. It's been very bad for a long time. It says we're winning the wars, but yeah. Let me see where we are on the CDR, because when he does pass, we want to be in the green. Okay, we went up 1. But we got to, it's going to be hard. All right. Now, I've talked to Athens. And we got an indication that this was going to happen. They were here. So they're going to try to chase us down. So we're going to move. I am recovering better. Oh, that's a shield. Okay. Yeah, look at this. I'm ready to lose units in here. Not in the city, though. Okay. Now. He said he's going to bring them all in here. What do you got? Oh, yeah, 133. So my strength now is way low because they're in such bad shape. It says 137, but normally they're about 400. Well, that's his. Yeah, 400. That's how bad depleted they are. All right. And he's going to bring, I don't know what he's got here. He's going to bring everybody up in here. And then his army, too. Right. Well, anyway. 11 and 34. 35 and 65 is 100. 131. 131 or 132, whatever. So we'll outnumber them. What about the Dacian army? Yeah, look at, they're starting to wear down a little bit. That darker green, what about the Dacians? No. Fuck. They were over here where there was lots of food. And we jumped in here. Tried to go after the Romans, but the Romans had moved. You know, I have an army here. Call it a Helios army. Alright. Merge it with this. Merge with this. Okay. That's a stack of 40. Where's the fleet? Okay. He took this too. Motherfucker. Alright. These are all swamps. $176. 53. 140. 48. Jesus. How are you doing all this? Lose all this. Suck. I could sell this to the Sarmatians. This was the place that was shit. It still is. Frozen Marsh. Frozen Marsh. This is Marsh. Yeah, he's hung up on the damn mountains, man. I told him to go to Acropolis. Oh, this is not good. They get a foot in here, they're going to start walking. To ward back the Sarmatians. That's step anyway. Okay. Yeah, I don't got shit for money. Yeah, let's seed that and block them. See if they want to make war on them. All right. Yeah, there's only 3 population here. All right. Now, maybe he can't. This is too hard and just want to go one region. I told him there's a road network. Don't go this way, though. Go this way. Get in here. All right. We'll keep this army here. Keep the fleet here. So, I have another pirate ship. Yeah, you're going. Okay. Yeah, because I'm going to need this fleet to help here. As a matter of fact, I think we could get away with it right now. Because I can use the naval support. Does that take me in here? Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Alright. Galadia Patrol. Oh. What the hell is going on here? I forgot to merge you, didn't I? You're on a boat. Look at the Iberia. Wow. That could be another danger, and then there's this. And he's got problems over here, he said. I guess the Alamus has, had a civil war. Alright, let's go check over here because I might have extra ships. What's going on here? Egyptians. What are you doing? Yeah, he's not covering. I don't get it, Tanaka. If you watch this, why are you not doing that for us? Okay, this Pirate Gurna, Epirus blockade, Athenae, Epirus blockade, because I need to cover the Rome part. Samos, Epirus. Yeah, I don't get it. We're trying to help you. Okay. And then there's Messiah. Okay, can we... Yeah, because he's got that. Okay. We can get in here. Pirate Hector. Here. Pirate Damos. Here. Total blockade. Italy Armada. Well, I guess he doesn't want these ships. He doesn't have any others. Or he does. Here. All right. Yeah, I've got 3 here. I did have enough. It's not enough to raid, is it? Jeez, outnumbered. Not looking good, and he's got to keep an army here. These big stacks right here. I only need 1, but you know what? I don't know where the Belgae are. Well, it's total now. We'll just leave it in case we see the Belgae ship. Because Carthage won't war deck him because he's getting stuff from him. We're trying to get the Belgae, Cervos, to see the danger. Once if Rome beats Carthage, it's over. Especially since he's in this alliance of Dacia, he doesn't need it. He doesn't need to take that. It's Gaul, it's Iberia, it's Carthage, and then it's coming our way. And that's what we see over here. Egypt looks like it's fighting back. But Egypt's weak. And I hope he doesn't turn on us. I hope Rome isn't working. Like, yeah, go in after him. That's why then it'll really be a bloodbath. It'll be a bloodbath for Egypt. It'll be a bloodbath for us too. I'd have to pull everything out of here. Are they master strategists to see that? I don't know. Would Kuebelwagen want to take a chance when the Marians are here? I don't know. Yeah, he's got a fleet. Here's our mini army. Oh, okay. Decent general. Combat power 55. 72. It's pretty close. Ugh. And then there's Atropine. Everybody hates Atropine. They used to be my friends. Jesus. Well, let me go to the decisions. I'm going to sell slaves. King is still alive. They're not going to do the state reforms. Not going to gather food from land. Yeah, this is repressive. If we do this, it costs us money. Web resistant food for army. Use this option. Each region have at least 1 military unit per 4 population. Will only get 4 food per population point for 8 turns. Low be lowered by 5 points in all your nation. No. And no population growth occur, whatever your stock was. Well, it's not growing anyway. This one uses the food available regions will increase by 50%, but we'll lose 10 loyalty points. 6 turns. We could go look at that. And let me go look. So this naval support is key. If our enemy is engaged by the enemy or nearby, we can order our heavier ships to fire flaming bullets into our foe. So, we need the Navy here. And that's what we're doing, because he might not be able to chase us all the way down in here. Again, there's no food. See, we just operated for 3 turns up in here, 4. And we got to the state we are, because this is not... See, he's a little damaged too, but I'm worse off. What, wrong army? No. Pontus army. Wait. That army. What is this? Oh, the Macedonians. My army in Macedonia. Where did I see that? Anyway, none of that's combat damage. So maybe one a little bit when we fought the Dacians. There's 13 units. Yeah, here it is. Here, and he's got it under siege. See, siege will be quick because they don't got shit. It's going down quick. That ain't helping at all. We'll just keep that. Well. Jeez. He won't even have to assault these. Population is 19.2. Well, we'll crush them here. I don't want them getting in here and breaking loose. This, more important, Obia. I hate to say that, but I put a lot of effort in Obia. We get the Antagonids. Yeah, those are troops, but see, they're not. We want this. That's why we want. It's going to take a couple turns, because it'll be next turn I'll get the money, and then I got to do the tracks in 3 turns. And then we got a massive army here. They're going to go where they want, but if whoever we're at war at, they'll help. We'll get part of their income. Eventually, I'd like to take this. Big chunks of their army are Ptolemaic archers. Yeah. Silver shields. Yeah. I'll give that at the appropriate time. So the other thing we're talking about doing formalizing an alliance like a league so we can negotiate. We got to Tanaka set up a Discord. So it was Maria, Athens, Pontus, Carthage. That's our alliance. Now Rome suffered an outrage, suffered an attack by Carthage, but Dacia came down here. It was a plan that they've had for a long time. They waited to execute it. The issue was between Dacia and Athens was demarcating this. Yeah. But I think all along that Dacia was going to do what he's doing. He wants the coastline. Probably wants Byzantium. We got to keep him out of there. And, yeah, shoot. Well, let me go back. Yeah. So we're going to get 1,000 gold. Don't need a prospect for resources. I need to get this, even though I'm going to get money, and I'm going to get 2,000 from 500 manpower, so that I can do this transaction, get it going. Unless, well, he said it's on its way. I don't want to be in debt for 600 manpower and 2,000 gold. Let me just go look, see if that's the same thing. Transaction. Become a client state. Still 108. Get money. Let's just say 1,100. Provide units. Ponic archers. 100%. Give manpower. 500. 82%. Give metal. We got the 100% right now. I'm going to get 1,000 next turn. Yeah, I got to find a way to get the money. And he said he'd give me 500 manpower. Let's do it. It's a Hail Mary. 100%. Oh, they drop quick. Where are they? Oh, they're here. They're not dropping quick. Still got to correct out. Here's Athens, part of the league. Yeah, Athens. Carthage. Yeah, he's hurting. Pontus. Moria. Yeah, he had a lot more, so he sent the money. Okay. 1,000 land power. Even a small navy, huh? Egypt. Yeah, he's doing a lot better shape than I thought. Trade income minus 200 though. Carthage minus 200. So Dacia. See, Dacia stretched to the limit. He's got 600 land power. And that's close to what I'd have if that army wasn't all tore up or starving. And we could very well, if they come on us, I could lose a lot of units. Yeah. Well. And here's Antigonids. Right, they're gonna get smallish. But when they're a client state of mind, maybe I can stabilize this a little bit. Okay. Anyway, this will be ours. Well, in a sense, not totally. Yeah, 408. It's not bad. Okay. All right, let's work. So your days are numbered. Really numbered. I didn't want to do that. I don't like doing that. Got a population. Yeah, waiting for a fishery. All right. Did it even change? 56, 53. Oh. Let me see if that fishery still is at 1. Okay. Minus 12. I hate tennis. Minus 1. All right. Everybody's in gold. Not growing. That's Athenae. Okay, Asia Minor. Yeah, we got to protect this. We don't need all we do. I wonder if we can get this growing. Nope. Cripes. Alright. We're good. We got a building done. Street Poller. Growth 126 turns though. 21. No. Alright. I think we've got to make this freaking war end. 126 turns. Again, I can't pull these guys. Oh, we can build. Oh, what? Oh, there's money. Okay. Plus 16. Plus 5. Oh. No. Yeah. Street Poller. Plus 5. Not growing. Son of a bitch, but we can move. What if we try to grow here? 7. It's catch 22, man. Plus 36? No. Alright. Glad you. Everybody in gold and culture. 56 turns. Flatlined. We got a lot of people in culture here. We need it. Alright. So much for a growing empire, even getting progress tokens. It's the same bit here. Yeah, we got a lot of decadence. Yeah, where's that getting done? Oh. Here. The capital. Got a lot of people in culture. 4 years, 23 years, 2 years. All right. Yeah, we're doing the aqueduct. Italy. 6 years. But we can build. No. Here. 3 and 3. Okay. Yep, that's it. All right. Once he gets out of here, yeah, look at, there's his march orders. Well, it's a wrong march, dude. There's no road here. I gotta screenshot this. No, it's too late. Once he does this, but I'll screenshot it. Did I do it already? Let me go out. Let me do this. Oh, that's cavalry. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we can do naval support here. It does F them up. Because we're going to have to stand here. And 206 plus 40. And this army eats 45. Jesus. 131, 197, 254, 315. It'll be a... Yeah, but we've been fighting back and forth. Don't know what he's doing. He's still messed up. All right. That's it. Yep. Oh, Athenae, wish us luck. All right, this is OldCrowBalthazor. Thanks for watching. Exciting stuff. We'll see you guys on the virtual battlefields. I am gone.